in a different auditorium. It's not the place where STEM space design is discussed. So I thought that I'm in the wrong place with wrong audience. But now I am feeling little bit comfortable with the two speakers. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I'm a professor still. Why say still? Because previously, I was in University of Delhi. After superannuation, I am now as Professor Emeritus working in Sharda University, Greater Noida. Don't like, I like giving lectures. I still take classes, uh, UG, PG level. So I don't want to sit on the sofa and speak. Uh, our discussion, as far as I have visualized, is design, STEM, space and use. And I take you all back to your home, especially, no, I will not say especially, all of you, because she has shown something like that in the beginning, so I don't do that. Uh, our house, home, not house, home. There is a difference between house and home. Our home, all of our home is a STEM space. There is science, there is technology, there is engineering, there is mathematics. And many things we learn, many things, sir, we learn just in our house itself. Now I come to my school days. I am 74 plus. I did my higher secondary in 1962. I still remember that there was one teacher, physics teacher. He used to teach us in the laboratory, not in the theory class or extra room. He used to teach us at that point of time, 1960-61. That is 11 years of school education. In our university or in many colleges also, they are by compulsion. We don't have extra classroom, so we take class in the lab. We take our theory lecture in the laboratory itself. The design, STEM design breaks, STEM design breaks the boundary between lecture and lab. Am I right? That's what this gentleman, and that's what I forgot the name, but gentle lady Priyanka has tried to mention. So, and then we are talking about the best practice. We are not talking about here best STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Science takes somewhere written here in your pamphlet itself. Science leads to technology. It is written there, and it's true, very true. If there is no science, no technology. So we are talking of a designing of a space and best use. Best practice in STEM space design and not teaching, not methodology, not pedagogy. The word which is used generally nowadays in teaching learning. Next slide, please. So these are again, this PPT, some of the things have been taken from these figures. You will find whosoever is speaking, these common figures will appear. Next. No one doubts that science and technology play a major role in sustaining 21st century lifestyle. The lifestyle the first speaker was talking about. The first speaker was talking about the lifestyle where, because this STEM education is started in schools in USA, in UK and other places. And it might be starting now in India. But those people now they are starting STEM education at the university college level also. In recent years, an educational movement has arisen that aims to produce young students to various aspects of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, not in separate rooms, not in separate rooms, but at the one place. If you are able to, in a university, which is not difficult, if you are, and I appreciate that that kind of a thing has been being, she is trying to do that. You have no boundary between lecture theatre and the lab. All the provisions are available at the one roof. You have science there, you have engineering there, your math is also there, technology, all open to the student. Something like we also used to have tinkering lab. That was also very popular few years back. But this is actually beyond a tinkering lab, where tinkering lab is for particular discipline, for mechanical engineering, tinkering lab for mechanical, for electrical. But STEM education, it is something together, you design any space where if student needs some information on mathematics, it is available. Some mentor on mathematics, it is available. So and beautifully it can be designed. Next slide. So it is interdisciplinary. Physical, life, social and applied science. So one thing is very important, that it is interdisciplinary. STEM education is not that I am BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, BTech in Computer Science. But that BTech, how you have studied? You need engineering, you need science, you need mathematics, you need physics. So how you have studied? Have you had any hands-on training? Are you able to connect mathematics with science, science with engineering, engineering with technology? And that is the 21st lifestyle. The remarkable thing which has been in this era, probably in another century, nobody will be able to beat this instrument, which we call as a smartphone. If you call it as mobile phone, it is insult to this unit. It is insult to call it as a mobile phone. It is called a smartphone. And all of us know 10% of it, how it can be used. We just do some social network we use, some email, but it can do many, many things. This is an outcome of STEM. This is an out. So all joined together, they have made this come true. Next. Curriculum driven, that is also very important. Whether it is we are in school, whether we are in college, every our study is curriculum driven. So it's an open space, it's a combined space, but not that, and it gives you space to think beyond, but it is curriculum driven, problem solving, discovery, exploratory learning, active learning to find solutions. And it is not difficult to create such a facility. We all have all those things. Only we should learn from person like Priyanka. Sorry. Next. So acronym STEM has various connotations and denotations among teachers, researchers, politicians and government agencies. Many educators use STEM acronym when describing initiative, project, curricula without clearly addressing 4 disciplines of science, technology, engineering and mathematics in an integrated effort. So whenever we talk of STEM, we have to see whether if we are into it, it should be an integrated effort. It should be an integrated effort. Next. Intentional integration. The word is very important. Intentional, with full thought, keeping our mind the curriculum, keeping in mind that what we want to teach the student. So intentional integration of science, technology, engineering, and their associate practices to create a student-centered learning environment where students investigate and engineer solution to problems, construct evidence-based explanation of real-world phenomena, focus on one's social, emotional, physical, and academic needs, share contributions of schools, families, and community partners. Next. Just last slide. Is the time is over? Okay. So last slide, last but one, last slide. No problem. Last one more. Yes. So this is design breaks boundary between lecture and lab. If you create it, you are doing STEM. And how well you can do. And I repeat, although we have not designed such a lab in our school, in our college, in university, but we, all of us has such a lab in our home. Your kitchen is the best STEM place where science is there, engineering is there, technology is there, maths is there. 2 किलो दूध, 1.5 लीटर दूध, सॉरी 1.5 लीटर दूध, एक लीटर उबाल लो. You know how to mathematics. एक गिलास बड़ा लिया, एक छोटा लिया, एक सिलेंडर लिया, आधा ग्राम this, all that mathematics is coming. Your cooker, your microwave oven, and all those things. You know, I when I give like lectures to student, they are all learned persons and teachers. I spend half an hour on home. Thank you very much.